What does it mean for Hilton India at this point of time? What's the growth target like for the next 3 to 5 years? Which areas are you coming out with more properties in?
So, Anisha, like I said, we are really excited about our growth in India because not just for us, we believe this is the golden age of travel. And this is not India's decade, but it's India's century.
Wow.
Because we are going to see massive, massive growth in all industries, because as our GDP is going to increase and we are so undersupplied, and as affordability in India increases, it's not just the luxury sector or full service hotels or economy. We are going to see broad-based demand growth, and we are going to see supply increasing in all these sectors. Now, luckily, we are a multi-brand company. We have only deployed so far 5 brands in India. We've just introduced our luxury brand, World of Astoria, which is coming to Jaipur. We feel, and that's really a brand that's centered around celebration. So we feel with the Indian wedding market being strong, Jaipur is really the ideal location to launch that. And so we're really excited about that. But we see a lot more in that space. And we see a lot more in hotels like Conrad Pune, which are a blend of business and pleasure. And we also see the largest growth in our segment, which is the Hilton Garden Inn. And we will also be bringing our economy brand, which is a little bit lower than Hilton Garden Inn, to the market, Hampton. So I think over time, if I look 20, 30 years, it'll be like a pyramid, with the largest number of hotels being Hilton Garden Inn and Hampton, then Doubletree and Hilton, and then Conrad, and then obviously a few World of Astorias at the top.
But you know, Hilton is not alone in trying to tap into this opportunity and this market, which is India at this point of time. There are others as well that are coming up with a lot of properties. Do you believe there could be a case of stiff competition, oversupply in the system at all?
I think competition is good because it brings out the best in all of us. And I think the markets, as I said, broad enough. We have existed in bigger markets like the US and in Europe, where all of us do well, all of us grow. And I think the important thing will be that as the world gets global and people want to experience local, you still want big brand hotels because they have the ability to invest in the technology, which is very important. We also have broad-based loyalty memberships like Hilton Honors that drives demand to our hotels. And these are our competitive advantages. So I think broadly where everybody will grow, but we certainly will have an edge because what we bring to the table.
And you just mentioned you have 24 properties as of now. You're planning to get to a larger number in the future. 10, 15 are already in the pipeline. Which are the cities or geographies that they're coming up in? Is it the tier 2, tier 3 cities, or are you looking at maybe deepening your presence in metros? What's the strategy?
Again, the answer is both.
Okay.
We just signed 4 new hotels in the first 2 quarters. So we signed in Nagpur, we signed in Guwahati, the World of in Jaipur, another Doubletree in Jaipur. So we are signing multiple hotels in the cities we already exist in because we still have a long way to cover. I mean, if you take Mumbai, for example, how many Hilton hotels can be in Mumbai? I think if you look at a city like New York, you know, within a 25-kilometer radius, we probably have over 100 hotels. Wow. So we are still very much at the very nascent stages. And we could have multiple brands and multiple locations within the same city. And we are still dipping into, India has about 53 cities with a population of over 1 million people. Now, we still have tapped only a very few of those cities.
Sure.